Actually, mine is probably too hot, but... Cheers!
Okay.
Yeah, mine's so...
Welcome. This is Chelsea and Lori. And you're watching. And you're watching To Be Determined. We don't know yet. It's to be determined. We don't know yet. Ethically, or being a watcher of try-on hauls wasn't.
The question was, is it
What was
worse?
the question?
It was like, is it worse to be a watcher than to be...
Yeah, is it worse to be a voyeur of a voyeur of Shein try-on hauls?
Okay.
Or
If we're talking about Shein,
maker.
I have my whole other opinions about that.
Okay, well let's just say in general, and then we can dive into brands.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay.
What are your thoughts?
Pull up my notes. Made a couple
I didn't
notes.
take any notes. It's coming straight from the dome.
Okay, well, you texted me when I was in Seattle and you said, did you research? And I said, no, I'm in Seattle.
And when you said no, I was like, okay, cool.
And then I researched when I was on the bus, the 2-hour bus.
Okay. Well, mine are original
What about you
thoughts.
being built like the bus driver? What about you being built like the bus?
What about you being built like a bus driver?
What about you being built like the bus?
I said that I think that it helps make more informed decisions before purchasing rather than buying like a whole bunch of things and then having to return them just because.
Did you hear that?
It's the turtle talking.
Who knows what's going through his head right now?
Bite, bite, bite. Eat food for strength to bite, bite, bite. Make little turtles to bite even more.
I thought I had bubble guts for a second. Anyway. Okay.
Anyway, I think that it actually helps the consumer a lot of the time. Like for me personally, when I'm like going out to go and buy makeup, I'm not gonna just base what the brand says about their makeup. So like, or even like skincare, when like a brand is like, oh, we tested this on like 100 different participants and 81% said that it made their skin feel smoother. Like I'm not gonna trust that. I'd rather watch the opinion of numerous different people that are posting about it. You know what I mean?
But like, so are you talking about like a specific product or just like a brand in general?
Just any product, like any makeup product that I'm thinking about buying, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna search to see not only like how it looks on people, but also what they think about it. Because if you, another good way to do it, pro tip, go into the reviews on the website or on whatever the fuck. And
I never do that because I think they're scamming me. Like
no,
they can like look at the reviews and they're like, oh no, we don't like that one, delete.
No, look at like if you click sort by lowest, they're like they could.
Yeah, but like if it's on the
well, no,
manufacturer's website.
Okay, that for sure, I understand.
Yeah, on Amazon or something.
Like Sephora, for example.
Oh, okay,
like
okay,
if you're searching for like makeup forever or whatever, and then you go through, like you'll see people not only attaching photos, but also their honest reviews.
Yeah.
And I think that that's great.
Okay.
So, do I think that try-on hauls are always the most ethical? No.
Well, like as a majority. Like I feel like the majority of try-on hauls aren't, okay, let's see about the quality of this. It's, let's try on $500 worth of clothes from Alibaba Express.
From Temu.
From Temu. I've never bought anything from Temu because it's just like...
It's scary.
It's so scary, and it's also like, it's cancer ridden. Everything from that shop can give you cancer. Like did you see like the
I know that they like ask for help, like the Shein.
Yeah, like the bedazzling help on the clothing.
I don't know if that's real.
I think it's true.
How would they get it through? Like
because maybe like they don't speak English well. Like the person who's like doing like the quality checking.
So how is the person that's getting paid barely, not even minimum wage?
I mean that's how bad it is. That's how bad it is already. They looking for other languages to say help in.
Okay. Well, I do agree. I do agree.
Okay.
Like, I think that when people are like, oh, come with me to try on my $500
yeah, and I feel like
Shein.
that's like the majority of it. Like, let me go on YouTube right now. Like, if I just go to try on haul, let's see what they say.
No.
How to use drill bit.
She just installed these like 5 minutes before I came over.
Okay, let's see. Try.
Dude, these are fucking delicious.
Guess what flavor they are?
Lemon meringue pie.
Oh, you looked.
Yeah, I'm the one that put them in these bowls.
Oh, okay.
Of course it's not.
Yeah, so like, try on haul.
Mm-hmm.
We have Spring Princess Polly try on haul from a month ago. Lisa Fox try on haul. I don't even know who that is.
Yeah.
$700 White Fox Boutique PR try on haul. Okay, if it's PR, I guess they didn't spend money on it, did they?
No.
They got it sent to them.
Yeah.
But it's like, now what do you do with those clothes afterwards?
Well, that's the thing, is like a lot of influencers, they'll either like give them away, like to family or friends, or they'll keep them. Like me personally,
But like, who wants
I give them away.
Who wants like a Shein top that's like falling apart at the seams?
A lot of people.
Like, why?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't condone buying from Shein. Listen, once upon a time.
Is it Shein or Shein?
I think it's Shein.
Shein. She-en, just like the two words she-en.
Shein. Like she's in.
She's in. No, I think it's Shein. I think. I don't know. I don't know.
She's in. No.
She's in.
No, it's Shein. Cause she's in. Like she's in style. Not Shein like Charlie Sheen. Shein.
It's actually Charlie Sheen's brand.
No, shut the fuck up. Okay. Shein. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. So, no, because it's Shein, Temu, like even like more upper echelon brands than that, like Princess Polly, Princess Polly, H&M, Zara, like
A lot of those are fast fashion too.
all of those are fast fashion, right? But it's like it's rebranded.
Yeah.
And like it's the same like drop shipping, like fast fashion, but it's because it's more expensive.
Yeah.
They're like it's better quality. And I guess in some places it is better quality.
Yeah.
But it's just coming from like a better quality factory. So
Yeah.
I think just try on hauls in general. I think in my point of view, like to be a watcher of try on hauls. Like most people aren't watching try on hauls because they genuinely they're genuinely like, okay, I wanna see the quality. I wanna like see like maybe they wanna see how it looks like on somebody else's body. But like if you're watching somebody's $500 try on haul at like a very I guess generic brand like Princess Polly or H&M or Zara, it's like there are pictures online on like Reddit and like forums like this where you can see what it looks like on like a size 8, right?
Yeah.
Like a size 8 H&M and then it can show you like the different types of clothes, right? Unless you're getting the exact same pieces that whatever YouTuber or artist you're watching is getting, then like I don't really see like how you're gonna be able to tell what it would look like on you, one. And two, it's mostly like I feel like the majority of people are watching these try-on hauls just for like entertainment purposes, right? Like less for like I genuinely want to see the quality and the size and the fit, and more like, oh, if she spent $700 at fucking Zara, like let's see what $700 got her, right?
Yeah.
And by like adding those views and adding that interaction and engagement to like these creators, it's telling them like, oh, like that $700 that I spent at Zara, and like I don't wear any of that because I don't leave my fucking house. Like the hoes love that. Like let me make another one, right? Let me make another one and another one, because it's like if you go on like their channels, it's not like they're making one and then they're done.
Yeah.
Right? It's not like they're making one and like, okay, I spent $700 on this try-on haul, like now I have all my clothes for the season or all my clothes for the next year. It's like that's like what they do, like try-on hauls.
Well, because that's their job.
Yeah.
That's their job. They get paid for that. That's a job.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not saying that I agree. I'm just saying that that's their job.
But then like what, like I'm just my question is, where does this go? Like where, like does the clothes just go into the ether afterwards? Like there's only so many like
I don't know.
Like there's okay, if you're gonna give your friends or your family some of the clothes you try on, it's like they have to be your same size, one. Yeah. So it's like it's not just like, oh, like do you want this size 6 dress like to like your friend or your family member who's not a size 6 or who's like larger or smaller than you, it's like, okay, they're not gonna be able to wear that, right? So it's like, okay, maybe they're reselling them, right? Which I also think is like ethically questionable. It's like, if you're getting this for PR, you didn't spend any money on like the clothes you're.
I feel like the most ethical thing to do in that point would just be to donate it, which I'm sure some do. Like, I'm not saying like all influencers are like pieces of shit. I do know that like a lot of them are exploitative, but you know what I mean? But like, for example, like what you were talking about with the like seeking out videos in order to see how it fits on people. Like, for me personally, I don't do that because like if I'm shopping online, I'm just hoping and praying to God that it fucking fits. Because if it doesn't,
do you return stuff? Like, if it doesn't fit you, do you ever return it? Even like stuff from Amazon, if it's like,
I do.
You return stuff?
I do.
I've never returned anything.
Really? I do return it.
It sits in my closet.
I do return things
until I feel like taking it to Value Village.
Okay, well, I do return things because I do return them. Which that is also ethically questionable in and of itself.
Returning stuff?
Yeah, apparently it's. I don't know if it's with. I don't think it's with all companies. I'm sure with like smaller companies, it's less of a problem. But with Amazon, I think it. Like, have you seen those Amazon like warehouses where they have like massive pallets, and it's essentially just a bunch of random shit that people have returned, and then you can go and buy them for relatively cheap. Yeah, it's a real thing.
Have you done that?
No, but I've seen people do it. I've seen like Danny Gonzalez, one of my favorite YouTubers. He did it in a video, and he got like a tent. He got like a dumbass like hat, a shirt, like something like that. So it's stuff like that. So apparently sometimes like returns can go to the landfill. So when I have to return something, I feel really guilty about it because
I'm sure it's not the majority of stuff. Like,
I hope, but
like probably food items.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't return anything like that. No, but on the thing about seeing how things fit people, like for me, I thrift pretty much 90% of the things that I own. So either try them on, or I go home and try them on. They don't fit, I return them. But if I do buy shit online, I'm not gonna seek it out, and maybe that's just because I buy like alternative clothes, and so it's less easy to find like try on hauls. But if you're like looking for like
Dolls Kill alternative,
yeah, but they're unethical. They're we hate Dolls Kill in this household. We hate Dolls Kill. But where was I?
Landfill, return, thrifting. You don't need to see like how things fit because you thrift 90%.
Okay, yeah. What I was gonna say is, I feel like if you're looking for a very popular item, like the Lululemon Super Puff, like then you can search out a try-on haul or search out or whatever the fuck, and then that way that makes you make a more informed decision before you consume and before you go ahead and buy that product.
You know what? To introduce another thing, in terms of like seeing how specific clothing fits, like, I don't even think a try-on haul is necessary, because once again, in the name is haul, right? It's not like try-on shirt, try-on pants, like it's try-on haul. Like, it's like,
I think haul is like a marketing term too, because it's like the novelty of it, right?
It's like the haul.
The
like,
haul.
I got a haul. The haul. Like, hello? That was our friend coming over here to walk my dog.
Mr. Chief.
Chief. I'll insert a picture of him.
Okay.
Chief. Chip chip. Chip chip.
Lululemon.
TikTok. And I prefer TikTok because you can see like singular items versus like the whole haul.
Yes.
Because the whole culture behind try-on hauls is, because try-on hauls are like old. Like, this is like something that's been going on forever. Like, I was in elementary school and I was like looking at try-on hauls for like what is it, Justice?
Just fucking love Justice.
What is another one? It's just Justice, Hollister.
Claire's.
No, not Claire's, because Claire's didn't really do clothes.
I got my lobotomy at Claire's, you know that?
You're serious. Anyway.
I am serious.
Lobotomies.
Oh, okay.
We'll talk about that one day. But like, I'm not...
Are lobotomies ethical? Yay or nay?
You know what? But they did help a lot of people.
Is that your stance?
No,
Is that your
no.
confirmed stance?
No.
Confirmed stance of Chelsea.
No, that's not my stance.
Alright.
I don't think lobotomies are ethical. Just took a turn. I don't think lobotomies are ethical, but they, like, surprisingly, like, it's a shocking tale. Like, it's a shocking detail that I found out. But they worked on some people, like.
Yeah, and then made them have no personality.
No. It was like people fell into like a couple camps. Like their mental illness either got worse, they either like felt no change at all, or they got better. Like genuinely, they got better. They're like, wow. Some people came back for more. Oh, couple years later, they're like, oh man, I'm feeling some sort of way again. Like,
have you seen Severance?
No.
Severance is basically a lobotomy. Everyone watch Severance. I will be a walking advertisement for Severance.
I don't want to watch TV.
What? Who? By who?
Me.
Why?
Because like
get too invested?
Yeah, I'll get too invested and I'll
Me
spend
too
too much time watching it and then I'll lose my day job. So.
No, you won't.
I'm not allowed to watch TV anymore, but.
It's really good. I just finished it.
We just put a TV in our room, you know, we just put a TV
That's
in
a
our
bad
room.
call. Just watch out here.
No, because like the way the TV's angled, we kind of have to like turn our head a little bit.
Yeah, that's true. If you could have it like maybe a little bit more up, it might be.
Or like mounted or something like that.
Yeah, so that you're not like doing like the phone.
Yeah, but we didn't do that, so we put a TV in our room. So try on hauls.
So the other things that I wrote down is I feel like, yeah, people like live vicariously through it, which I'm not saying that it's a good influence, but I'm saying that, I don't know, like could help people escape and be like, oh,
escape
well,
what?
I don't know.
Capitalism? With capitalism?
You know what? Okay, I'm crossing that one out. I think one of the questions that you wrote underneath the question in your spreadsheet, she wrote a whole spreadsheet. You should attach screenshots with everything blurred out though.
That's confidential information.
Blur it out.
They can't even see the
The
layout.
spreadsheet is so good. Anyway, one of the questions underneath the main question about try-on hauls being ethical or not, she said, is being a watcher better than being a consumer? I think yes, absolutely. Because being a consumer, obviously you're directly contributing to capitalism. I'm not saying that being a consumer you're not, because obviously you're giving money to the influencers and then they're gonna post more and they're gonna, and it's a vicious cycle. But at the end of the day, I think like the issue lies in the fact that we keep being like criticizing influencers rather than criticizing capitalism.
And I have a point to say regarding this.
Okay.
So I hate this stance. Like
Okay.
I strongly hate this stance.
Okay.
Because people use it for like everything in terms of the environment, and I can be like, guys, we shouldn't criticize the individual, we should criticize these mega corporations. Like, who do you think mega corporations are made of? Individuals, right? It's like we tend to
That
like
work for the corporations.
No, listen, but what is a corporation? Like, I feel like people have this tendency to like say like, oh, the corporation, the organization, the company, which is almost desensitizing, because like when you think like Amazon, Apple, right? Like maybe you think Jeff Bezos, maybe you think Steve Jobs, but he's long gone, passed. But in terms of like when people say like these companies, these organizations, Coca-Cola, like I don't even know who the CEO of Coca-Cola is, right? Coca-Cola, Pepsi, right? You just think like logo, and you're like, yeah, like this logo is really bad, and they're like responsible for like a lot of the destruction to our environment and a lot of like the over consumerism and stuff like that, right? But when you like look at it in terms of you're blaming an idea, or you're blaming a company, or like this like vague entity that is Coca-Cola, or that is Pepsi, or that is Walmart, or that is McDonald's, right? You forget that like these companies are still made up of individuals, and like when you say like they work for the company, like what is the company? The company. They work for the company, right?
Work is mysterious and important.
They're you're like,
okay, but
they
that's
work
the
for
thing.
someone, right?
Yes.
And like they work for someone.
Yeah.
Who works for somebody, and there's somebody at the top. There's somebody at the top, right? And there's like maybe there's a group of people at the top, right? And we should be calling them out for sure. I agree. We should be calling out these individuals at the company as well, right? But like to say that we shouldn't put so much focus on influencers as well.
Not saying that they're not to blame. Just saying that capitalism is the one to blame more so.
Yeah, but capitalism is like an idea.
Exactly, and our whole world revolves around it.
Yeah, but it's like who puts ideas into actions? Individuals, right? Like,
billionaires.
The company.
Okay, let's get back to the topic at hand.
No, this is the topic at hand.
Okay.
No, I'm having so much fun with
The company.
The company. No, but no. Okay, no, really, like in terms of what like the topic at hand, try on hauls, right? It's like, yeah, capitalism is the one to blame, right? But it's like you can't blame an idea, right? The idea only came into fruition because individuals follow the idea or like align themselves with the idea, right? If like we all believed that like we should all paint our pubes purple, right? Like, and we called that the purpleism theory, right? Like, and like we all did that, and like a problem came out of it, like we'd be like, oh my god, like purpleism is like ruining our lives. Like I shouldn't have paint my pubes purple, right? But like if we didn't do it, then like there's like no basis behind the theory, right? Which is like a lot of things, right? Like with like like Nazi Germany, right? like Nazi
First episode.
like Nazi Germany, right? Like obviously like the majority, I would say like 99, I don't know the statistic, but I would say 99% of Germans obviously don't align themselves with the ideas that caused that tragedy to happen, right? And because they don't align themselves with the idea, that idea doesn't really pose as big of a threat as it did during World War II, right? But the idea is still there, but we can't blame the idea for causing issues when it's the individual who like, you guys know what the fuck I'm saying, all right? It's the company. It's not the company, it's us. It's us, it's influencers, and it's us. And we can't blame billionaires for everything because they're just selfish and greedy. And most people are selfish and greedy, right? And
yes, and yeah, like obviously, okay, we are contributing to capitalism because we have to. Because we have to. What else are if
we don't have to make try-on hauls.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying about other things. Like we do have to go and buy groceries unless
that's a bit different though.
Like things like that. But I'm saying that
I guess
everything revolves around capitalism.
I guess less capitalism, more overconsumption.
I don't agree with overconsumption. I think we're steering away. I think yes, overconsumption is absolutely a problem, and it is a direct cause of capitalism. What back to us again?
The company.
Okay, let's go back to my notes.
Nazi Germany. I never said that.
Yeah, the first episode.
I'm sorry.
What's happening? Hey, so what's happening actually? What's going on?
No, but is overconsumerism like overconsumption? That's under the umbrella of capitalism.
Yes.
Right? So like influencers actively promoting, whether they intend to or not, actively promoting overconsumption, is that not feeding into capitalism?
Yes.
But billionaires aren't like, not to give billionaires a pass, right? Like billionaires are, there's no ethical way to become a billionaire, but in terms of like overconsumption specifically, billionaires they'll okay ads and things like ads and pop-ups and commercials to make us want to buy more, yes, right? But I've never seen a commercial in which they're telling us to go and buy $700 worth of their product or buy 52 Bath and Body perfumes and line them up nicely on a shelf. Like, I've never seen them do an ad like that. Now, are they paying a lot of these influencers to do this? Yes. But are the influencers agreeing? Yes. So it's like
their job.
No.
And you would do it too for a check.
Yes, I did that. And you would do it too for a check.
I wouldn't.
If it was your job, you might.
Okay, but when we say their job, it's like they're not responsible to anybody, right? Like they're not like, they don't report to anybody. If they choose like not to like take this ad or not to take this sponsorship, it's not like somebody's gonna come out from their closet and be like, did you just turn down that sponsorship? You're fired. Like, no, nobody's firing. They're not reporting to anybody, right? So yes, this is their job, but given their flexibility that their job has, they have the ability to say, yes, this is the type of sponsorship I'm going to do, and no, this is not the type of sponsorship I'm going to do, right? And like the same thing with like, kind of like, I don't know if you've seen like the whole BetterHelp thing, have you? Yeah. Right, and like how now like a lot of these influencers are not like sponsoring or advertising BetterHelp because of like their questionable practices, right? Mm-hmm. That's something they can do. They can say like, okay, I'm gonna sponsor BetterHelp, or like I'm gonna allow BetterHelp to sponsor this video because I want BetterHelp's money and I don't care about what they're doing. Yeah. Right? Or they can say like, no, like I'm not gonna do that either because I don't want to be canceled or because I don't agree with what they're doing. So it's the same thing with the halls. Like even though these billionaires are reaching out, they're not reaching out personally. Yeah, they are. Jeff Bezos is like, oh my god, do you want to do a trial?
Hey! A little Amazon PR for you if you like.
He's not doing that. But even if he did,
don't know that.
I don't know how this works.
He messages me actually every night. We chat.
So, what was I? Yeah. So even though like, if these companies are reaching out to these influencers, they can say like, I don't really feel like making a $700 Temu like the try on haul because I don't think it's ethical, right? But a lot of them aren't doing that because like nobody, like I don't feel like I've heard a lot of conversation around try on hauls, and I've heard a lot of conversation around overconsumption. Yeah. Like blatant overconsumption. But like try on hauls, I feel like the girlies are quiet.
I do agree with you. Like I think if you are any like ethical person or have any like sort of morals where you're like, okay, I will stand for what I believe in. Like, obviously, you're not going to take a PR package from a company that you really don't like, or you're not going to take a sponsorship from a company.
How much would it take?
For me? For what brand?
Okay, say Temu reaches out to you.
Temu? Nothing.
Listen, say Temu reaches out to you. They're like, hey, all right.
I won't.
Can you do? Wait. It's like, hey, can you do this after? No, you have to be honest.
Okay.
It's like, hey, all right. Like, we want you to like, we want to sponsor your video. We want to sponsor your content. Like, please, like, just like do this little video for us, right? And you're like, no way, TT. I'm not riding and dying with you, Temu, right? And they're like, okay. What about for like $100, right? You'd be like, what? No, that's
$50
for $1,000. No. A 10,000.
No.
Okay, if nobody knew.
It would be on my conscience. I hope you realize. I wasn't raised Catholic. I wasn't raised Christian or anything like that. But boy, oh boy, do I have Catholic guilt in me. I would never be able to live that down. That's why I would never be able to kill anybody, because I would.
2 billion.
No, because I would literally never forgive myself, ever.
3 billion.
$25. Final offer. That's it. That's all.
I'd do it for $1 billion.
Shove my fingers in there, honestly.
Well, because like, what? Okay, I do it for $1 billion, but like, I take the $1 billion, I do the ad, and then afterwards, you're like, hey guys, Temu's trash.
Temu exposed.
Yes, Temu exposed.
I mean, yeah, we could do that
for $1 billion.
Temu, you want to sponsor us?
Right?
We love you so much. We would do a haul for any of your products.
So we got him for $1 billion. Sorry, continue.
The last point that I made is similar to the first point that I made, which is that people have always needed to listen to the opinions of other people to make up their own mind, right? So it's not much different. So if somebody that
I threw up.
You threw.
Do you know when babies throw up?
you okay?
I'm okay.
I'm not sick. I had the flu last week. So it's just still.
Sorry. Okay.
Did you throw up?
A little bit.
I saw it. I saw like a little bit.
It's okay.
Anyway, it's just going back to the first thing, which is like, if I'm looking to buy something, I wanna get a review from somebody else. And that's like, I guess that's different. Like, I guess when I made that point, I was more so talking about like just review videos in general, which I guess isn't the same thing as try-on hauls. So I do see where you're coming from. Like, I do agree that try-on hauls are just feeding into like overconsumption.
1 point for Chelsea.
All right. Oh,
0 points.
Oh, I
for
thought
Ari.
you said you had a point.
Oh no. 0 points for Ari.
When she came to me, she was like, "This is gonna be just like really like nice, and you know, like we're just gonna have a chat." 1 point for Chelsea. No points for Ari.
2 points for Chelsea. Alright, figure out. Yeah.
That's it.
I'm trying to see what other people are thinking.
I tried to look it up, but every time I looked up try-on haul ethical, and all I would get is, "Hey guys, come with me to try on the
sustainable,
Lululemon $700 try-on haul."
Go on and have productive conversations with your friends about try-on hauls and Nazi Germany and how much it would take for you to do an ad for Temu. Ari said no, it would take. I think she's lying. But our favorite fact that we learned this week. It doesn't have to be serious.
I learned about the viral airborne strawberry that you have to try.
You learned that this week?
I learned that this week.
When?
Yesterday.
Liar. The fun fact that I learned this week is it's only Wednesday. It's not been that. I'm not that
You can do
long.
like the last.
Okay, the last week. Okay.
Yeah.
My fun fact that I learned this week is that Hailey Bieber and Justin Bieber got married like really soon after him and Selena Gomez broke up. Like, I'm not one for celebrity gossip, but I thought they like got married like a couple of years after.
Yeah, me too.
No, they got married like a couple months.
Really?
Yeah, after they broke up. Like, let me see. Let me fact check. When did Hailey Bieber and Justin get engaged? July 2018. And when did Justin Bieber and Selena Gomez break up? Spring 2018, June.
No way.
Oh wait. Yeah. Not June, but in spring. They got engaged July.
That's freaky.
Yeah.
That's freaky.
It wasn't a long time. No, I learned that this week. I was like, oh my god, that's crazy. And scroll.
Anyway.
Next. But yes, thank you for joining us today. We did a lot of talking.
We did.
Go home to your family and friends and share the good news, share the gospel, and have deep, insightful conversations about try-on hauls.
And
today.
Nazi Germany.
And let us know. I don't want to know your opinion, actually. Let us know your opinion. This has been To Be Determined. We don't know yet. Bye. What's your line?
The Wicked Riff.
Oh, I never watched the movie. I never watched the movie.
Me neither.